No.
Oh, did I say that? I didn't say
You
that.
didn't say that.
I didn't say
You
that.
didn't say that, Henry.
I didn't say that.
Don't say it.
Are now assisting with the broadcast.
There we go. The WTF is just kicked off on the radio side with Here Comes the Sun, because that's
I
what
love
we need.
that song.
We should love that, and especially
Yes.
this time of year in Colorado, because it's like sunny, and then it's snowy, and then it's sunny, and then it's snowy. It's pretty crazy. Are we on our international cameras yet?
Yes, we are. Everything's on.
Hey, everybody.
Everything's on.
Everything's on. That's great. I want to say hi to everybody listening from around the world and around the country. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. I mean, it's amazing to me that, about 140,000 people?
140,000.
140,000 people tune in to listen to us two idiots, but, you know. Hey, thank you. We love you.
Thank you very much.
We know where they're at yet, or do we have that up?
I don't have that up. I'll have it up here.
Have it up in a minute. Okay.
Right now I'm going to go ahead and share around all over to all the different platforms. I'm going to share
Share everything?
share it to about 10 different internet sites.
Because we have like 46 platforms that carry the program,
Yes.
I think, right?
Yes, easy.
Yeah, easy. I mean, it's pretty amazing, and the station has become the #1 streaming station. Is it still up there, #1?
Still number one.
That's awesome.
We almost fell to number 4, but then it just went right back up because the other stations have to be very consistent in their stream. Some of their streams sometimes change their genre. They go somewhere else and they drop, which is really nice for us.
Well, that's wonderful. We love being #1.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like to be #2, that's for sure. Nobody likes #2. But anyway, we're just getting the show started, so those of you that are on my Facebook page, you're seeing a little bit of the background stuff as we're getting it ready, and on the cameras there as well. Welcome everybody from the international community. Boy, the world's pretty crazy right now, and if you're listening from any parts around where the war is, our hearts are with you, and hopefully we'll be able to send more than our hearts to you soon. I know we've sent a lot, but I hope we can send more and kick their asses. If you're listening from Russia, we want to kick your ass, okay?
But we really knows what's going on, though, right? We don't know what's going on.
We don't know what's going on.
No, we don't know what's going on.
You know, it's pretty crazy. I shouldn't say that, that's bad, but I just feel sorry for the Russian people because they're not necessarily, they're kind of held hostage in that. You know,
everybody's held hostage to this whole situation.
the whole situation.
You know, we really don't know what's going on. It could just be the rich oligarchs of the, everybody who's very, very wealthy doing this thing to us.
Well, and I think also that, there is the, Putin, there is just Putin. He's just I don't want to say he's crazy. He's crazy like a fox maybe, but.
Well, who says he is crazy? Maybe he is.
He's just mean.
No, maybe yes or no. Maybe there's something else going on that he's trying to protect himself, and we're not saying it.
Yeah, I was laughing because I saw a newscast today, and they had some minister from Russia on the newscast. It was a minister, like a prime minister for something, and he's a former one, and he was talking with his thick accent, and he said, I don't think Vladimir Putin wants to start a nuclear war. He likes life too much. He's a nice man, and I'm going, and then he goes, plus, he said, all these countries that we are fighting, he said, all of us have money in those countries, we have homes, we have mistresses, we have... He said, yes, no, he really did. And I was like, what?
Well, maybe he does.
And it's
What?
I guess he does. Apparently he has mistresses in
What is
London
wrong with that?
Paris and,
Women have, what do you call when women have boy toys?
I guess, but I don't know. But I was like, it was just so casual, like it was, and he has his mistresses in these countries, and he has, what? Well, the other parts of the world sometimes look at that stuff a little bit different than we do, but I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, Lord. It's a beautiful day out today. I'm hoping people are outside enjoying the weather, Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's supposed to get cooler on Monday or Tuesday, right?
Yes, of course. This is that time of year where it's good for 2 days, snows for 2, good for 2.
And then it goes
Good
away.
spring skiing, though, right now. I wish I could go, but...
You love to ski, too.
I know, and I haven't been able to go all year. It's killed me.
I can't believe how you come down the mountain skiing like that.
I probably won't next year. I've been sitting out for a year. At my age, when you give it up for a year, it takes you 3 years to get back to where you were. So next year we'll be seeing me
Your
over
legs hurt, when you're coming down the mountains after you run and do all those things. Your legs
They didn't used to, but I'm out of
now
shape.
they're like rubber after you...
Yeah, I'm out of shape, so they're going to be a mess. I'm gonna go 3 times a week next fall, next season, so that I get, in a few months I'll be caught back up. But it's, it's not gonna be as easy as it was, that's for sure. It's, it's like that, when you're old and you just kind of stop doing something, it's like, oh, your body kind of, fights you back, but it'll come on. It'll get there. It'll get
How does
there.
it fight you back, Ron? It's opposite.
It yells at you and it hurts. It won't do what you think, and you're slow to react.
Something else talks to me all the time at night. He says, Henry!
Oh. And what was that? Pearl? Henry? No.
Henry, get off of me! You just laid on me! Get your big fat ass off me!
See?
See?
I know Pearl. She's.
Is it like that? Always men in bed. They always steal the covers. They always throw their.
I steal the covers.
Do you really?
Yeah. My husband used to, so I used to have to grab the covers and sleep on top of them and hold them like this, so I'd have covers. And then as time went on, I just got to the point where, since I had wrapped them around me so he couldn't steal them, that I was when I'd move, it would take all the covers. So I don't care. I don't care if he doesn't have covers or not. It's not fair when he would take more than me. We've had many a fight over covers.
Serious?
Uh-huh. I've actually woken up out of a dead sleep before and said, what is wrong with you? I have no covers. It's, there was something to be said about those old kings and queens where they each had their own bedroom, and they had a bedroom in the middle when they wanted to get together, and they could each go to their own room to sleep.
I've never really heard of that.
You haven't?
Yeah, because generally, I don't like to sleep all night long. If you have a lady next to you, why would you be sleeping all night long?
There you go.
It's like, really? It's like, it's like you're going to bed with this. It's like a body toy.
It's going to kill you.
You always look at me like,
what the?
Really, why would you go to bed and just sleep?
Well, eventually you have to sleep, for
Maybe.
God's sakes.
Yeah, for the time being, you wouldn't.
Then you got to go to sleep.
Then after you do the hoochie coochie hairy eyeball and then the mattress mambo,
Yeah.
you're in.
Yeah, then you got to go to sleep.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Second round.
Yeah, then sooner or later, Henry, you got to go to sleep. Sleep has to happen.
Henry, no, I'm not sleepy yet. Aren't you done yet?
Oh, I didn't hear it that way. I heard it was the other way around.
No.
I heard it was the other way around. I heard it was, you done already? No.
No.
That's terrible. Oh, God. So what have you been doing all week?
Oh, my gosh. You wouldn't believe it. I won't say it here, but you wouldn't believe it.
What? Why? Why didn't I believe it? What were you doing?
I had to go to the ER.
Why?
I don't know.
What happened to you?
Stuff surfaced, and I thought, huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You went to the ER? I hear what's funny there. I keep going like this, but it's because it's like, what is that? I don't know what it's doing to me. But anyway.
Your hair looks marvelous. You always do a good job.
Thank you.
Rhonda, you're a very good-looking woman, and so it's like, to me, sitting here next to you, it's really awesome. I like to, like you say, you get to sit next to people in this studio. You get to sit next to some of the finest and the nicest people in the world, and you're one of them.
Well, you're so sweet to say that. I would like to say the same about you, but I can't. No.
Hey, did you like that or not?
Yeah, it's very sweet of you. Thank you.
I'm not done.
Oh, keep going. Okay, keep going, Henry. No, it's wonderful. I really enjoy it.
No, you've been here. Let me tell you. I was just
like
looking
3
at
years or something.
Yeah, I was looking at some of the videos, and there's some of the older videos, and you're still as zany and happy and joyful as back then. You used to talk about all your, because you're a photographer. You used to talk about your photography. You also are, you always push for the Cancer Society of Denver. You're always doing all these fundraisers. And
well, I'm actually keynote speaking coming up at an event, April 8th. So
April 8th,
yeah,
keynote speaker.
I'm excited.
And you're not afraid. You love to go in front of crowds and people. It just energizes you.
Well,
and that's why just to sit next to you and just listen to you and hear you're so sharp and quick-witted. I really enjoy sitting here next to you.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Now, the reason I need to borrow some money.
Oh, that was, I knew it. No, actually, April 8th.
I was waiting for you to say, what do you want, Henry?
Actually, April 8th, I'm doing one of the keynote speakers speeches
get
at
that
a
fixed.
Camp
You better get
Connections. I
that
can't talk.
fixed.
You want to do it before I start speaking. At a Camp Connections event with several, probably, I don't know how many women. There'll be 2 speeches, one in the morning for the morning people that signed up for the seminar, and then one in the afternoon. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think my talk is going to be about the C word,
Ooh.
which is change.
Oh, I thought it was something else.
I know, you thought that was something else.
No, I
And,
thought it was something else.
I'm going to talk about the C word and the things in our life that force us into change, and how we survive change and how we grow from it, and what we learn from it. And because no change, most change, sometimes we choose change, but a lot of change comes on us through traumatic things, right?
I always say change is progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes through, like you said, sometimes it is a big, huge thing that changes you in life if it's a big, huge, dramatic kind of thing that happens to you.
Right. And a lot of change is subtle. I mean, it just happens over time, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's different.
That's how I feel about marriage. It was subtle, and then all of a sudden it changed. And,
So it'll be I think it'll be a fun, interesting talk. So many things force us to change. Sometimes it's death, sometimes it's an illness, sometimes it's a job that you loved and now the company's gone, or they decided they didn't love you anymore, or, all those things can put change in a bad light.
Yes.
I believe change is good, and I believe that we all need change, and that if we learn how to navigate and plan through change, we survive it and we thrive in it. So
that's right.
That's what
and
I'm
you and
talking
I have been through some serious changes in our life in the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what makes it fun, is like we can come out here and we can still deliver our great show. We can still do all the fun things that we had. And you didn't want to break this show down, because I said the same thing. No, Ron, just keep doing it. Just take some time off. And we just kept it, the WTF, just kind of posting it up here and there, memories and stuff like that, so that way you can still feel it, and then you came back and you were really rusty. No, I'm just kidding.
I know, I felt rusty. I honestly did. I felt super rusty. I was
Did
like,
you really? He's like,
yeah, I felt like I was speaking real slow, and I wouldn't have anything to say that was funny or anything. And I guess it's true. That's my life. And you're like, yeah, that's the way you always are.
That's the way you are.
But I go back.
Good.
I go to the hospital on Tuesday for my final surgery. I get my Build Back Better boobs on Tuesday, so I'm excited about that.
I was over there asking, can I see him?
Yeah, you see him? I said, I don't care. We're going to look like with a car without headlights, because they won't have any that part of the.
Isn't that wild how
You don't have any nipples. Okay, I'm saying it on the air because I don't care, because I don't want people to be embarrassed. If you've had cancer and you've survived it, don't be embarrassed by what it's done to your body. You
That's
know?
right,
I mean,
exactly
because you're a survivor and you're a fighter and you're a winner and you're a champion. So do not be embarrassed by the fact that you got scars, or you don't have a chest, or you decide to get a chest, or you don't have nipples, or you do have nipples, or they're lopsided, or any of the things that can happen when you have breast surgery for cancer. Never be ashamed of that. Wear them like a badge of honor.
And it's funny because for women, having boobs and stuff like that makes them the femininity that they are, the feminine side, the female, the woman. And to lose that and stuff, it does traumatize you, I
Yeah,
think.
it can
And
do that.
some women, it really messes with them. You're very strong, so you already know how to handle this.
Well,
And you go and do speeches and talks about a lot of this stuff, but there's those women out there who just
well,
cannot.
they can't talk about it. They can't look at it anymore. They
can't even
feel
handle
like
it.
they're less of a woman, or
Mhm.
all of the things that are very legitimate that you can feel. But what I say to you is focus on what you have, not what you don't, and wear whatever you got left like a badge of honor.
That's right.
Honestly, because not everybody gets the chance to survive these things and to come back. So you're there, be a beacon of hope, and don't hide under a rock.
That sure was some good candy. I'm gonna go get us.
Oh no, that candy was really good.
No,
Is there any cocaine in it? 'Cause I'm
Yes,
That's what I thought.
there was. Yeah, it's really good.
That's really good candy. I really like it.
We went to this party, and it was a wild party. I mean, there was like over 100 people there. Big home. And the wife had just lost her husband. It was just so sad, but she was having a big party. Because they used to have parties. And she said, I'm going to have a party just so we have fun. And everybody was up there having drinks and beer and doing all the fun things. And then somebody says, hey, let's do some Coke. Little did they know that the ashes of her husband were in this little bottle.
no,
They grabbed
no,
it all,
no,
poured it
no,
out
no,
there.
no,
They
no.
split it all up, and they were all snuffing it up.
What a way to go. Oh my God.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
Oh.
She comes running out. She goes, "What are you guys doing?" They're all,
It's
"That's my husband." How bad, huh?
that's bad. That's bad.
Well, you were talking about it, so I thought I'd just share that with you.
I don't know, cocaine. As I get older in my life, I'm thinking I'd like to try some.
Yeah. I'd like to try some.
It's like, hey, maybe not. But it's like, and you know what I don't understand? It's like, I'm going to be 66 years old in a matter of 6 weeks or less.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Are you
And
going to have a big party?
I don't
Are you gonna
know.
have a
I'm going to
cake?
Mexico. I'm going to be in Mexico.
Oh, how nice.
Paradise Village.
Are you going to get you a Mexican over there?
Pool boy. Oh,
Pool boy.
pool boy.
Come here. Come here.
What you got? But anyway.
Oh, pool boy.
Yeah, that's why I've been practicing. Pool boy.
Ven pa acá, mijo. Mijo, ven pa acá.
Yeah.
You gotta do it in Spanish. You don't
Okay,
know.
mijo what?
Ven pa acá.
Ven pa acá.
Come over here.
Mijo, ven pa acá. I got it right.
You got it
Just
right.
like that, right?
Yeah,
Mijo, ven pa acá.
Siéntate. Siéntate.
Yeah, siéntese allá.
Aquí.
Aquí.
Wow.
I know what that means.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that from when I
you-
took Spanish. Siéntense. Sit down.
You're ready.
Bien aquí.
That's hilarious.
So we're
Barney.
going to Paradise Village, which is a 5-star all-inclusive resort down there, and
So there is a pool boy.
there is a pool boy. There's several of them. It's an amazing resort, and we're bringing. Let's see, my cousin and her husband and her kids, and me, my husband, my daughter Chessie, and like it's a whole family thing. All of us are going down there, and so we're gonna go down there and just raise hell, I guess. But actually, I'm just gonna sleep on the beach. I'm trying to figure out if my cancer meds are gonna make me more sensitive or less sensitive to the sun. Because the first time I had cancer, the meds I was on made me less sensitive, so I could stay out all the time. I never burnt. It was great. But I'm not sure about these, so I got to call and find out. So, but we're going to celebrate my birthday. We're going to celebrate all kinds of stuff. I'm going to do some zip lining and some wakeboarding and things like maybe surfing. We'll see.
Wakeboarding. Is that where they put water on your head and try
Yeah.
to get you to confess?
Yeah, that's it. I'm going to confess all kinds of stuff. I did it.
Give her some more tequila. Give us that. This
Oh,
is
I love
wakeboarding.
tequila. I am sorry, but tequila is like, it's like nectar from the gods.
It is.
And
No, I've got
I
it
can drink a
planned.
shot of tequila. I can't necessarily drink a shot of whiskey, but I can just sit there and pal that tequila right
Yeah.
down.
And then start getting happy.
Yeah, it's like, where's the worm?
¿Dónde está la gusano?
Don't ask that. I've asked that before, and I'll tell you, the worm.
And the worms came out.
The worm they
Did
showed
they
me was
mess
the
up?
worm that I expected. It was like, where's the worm? Don't ask that. Okay, if you go to Mexico, do not ask where the worm is, because they'll be glad to show you. Okay.
They'll be glad to show
They
you.
will. They will. Everybody's laughing.
Miranda.
Uh,
I got a picture.
He's laughing. I'll have to let you know. I'll be excited to be down there because it's a great resort. And like I said, we've got 2 units. One's a 2-bedroom with a living room kitchen. The other's a 3-bedroom living room kitchen, and we're all together. Big balconies that overlook the ocean with hot tubs on them. We're just gonna sit there and just.
I like hot
Relax.
tubs, but then I don't. That's like taking a bath with a lot of people.
Well, not if it's your private hot tub. The balconies are private hot tub.
No, but it's like taking a bath with a lot of people. If everybody jumps in the hot tub with you,
Well, I guess.
it's like taking a bath with people.
That's true. You're right, it is. They have chemicals in it. I miss my hot tub. We used to have a hot tub in the backyard, and it would seat like 12 people. It was huge.
Yeah,
and
and all
they
those
had the
people-
waterfall and the music, and you'd sit there, and after skiing, I'd get in that thing, put on the music, and just lay there, and look out. We had big pine trees, and look at the beautiful sky.
And the stars and
And
stuff.
when we downsized to our townhouse, of course, we couldn't bring that. And I was like, I don't miss the house at all because I don't miss the work, and I want to be able to travel. But the hot tub,
You miss it.
I miss the hot tub. Yep. One time, I have to tell you, I should tell you a naked hot tub story. Should I tell that?
Yes, go
Okay.
for it.
So this is a bad story. One time, my husband was out of town. So this starts out bad already. My husband was out of town, and Leah, our daughter, who had ADD and all kinds of stuff, and was really a handful when she was little, was about 3, I think. And our older daughter, who was 6 years older than her, was about 10. So it might have been, and somewhere in there. And she came down, it was like, we were all night owls. Patty was out of town, it was summer. And she said, my legs hurt, I got cramps, my legs hurt. And I said, well, just get in the hot tub. I don't want to go get upstairs and get my swimsuit. I said, well, nobody's here. We got 7-foot privacy fence. We've got 30-foot pine trees all around the yard. I mean, there's nobody's going to see you. Just get in the hot tub. I don't want to do it alone. All right, I'll get in the hot tub with you. I don't want to get my swimsuit. We take off our clothes. We jump in the hot tub.
You're naked, both of you.
Both of us are totally naked. We're in the hot tub. Butt naked. In the hot tub. And
in your birthday suit.
That's right. And our 3-year-old wakes up, and she doesn't see us in the house, and decides we must have left her alone in the middle of the night. Like, don't check outside or anything, you dumb shit. And she goes next door, wakes him up at 1 in the morning, says, I can't find my family.
Oh, no.
So they hear us in the back, and the guy, Nick Rich, who was our neighbor, brings our daughter in and walks up to the hot tub, and we're like, ah! And we're like trying to hide in the corner naked as a devil.
Why are you hiding?
Because, well, we were just trying to, like,
why are you hiding?
Because I don't want to show Rich everything.
Why?
Because I did it. And,
show him everything.
And then he's carrying on a conversation. I don't know if he realized we were naked or not, because we were kind of huddled in the hot tub. I immediately hit the lights, so they went off. And he's like, oh yeah, she came over. I said, she woke you up. I'm so sorry, but he's probably wondering why I wouldn't get out and pick up my crying baby. Because I can't get out of the hot tub because I'm totally naked. And I'm like, okay, well, just leave her here. She's fine. Okay, fine. She's fine. Just, I'm up here like this. She's fine. Just go ahead. So, I'm like, Aaliyah, quit crying. Go inside. We'll be in a minute. After Rich leaves, we'll be in. And he finally leaves. And I says, well,
stop talking.
He's walking out.
He probably knew you were naked and just hanging there.
And as he's walking out the gate, my daughter, Chessie, the older one, looks at me and she says, oh, get in the hot tub naked. No one will see us. No one will see us. It's just the whole, and she never cussed her when she was like 10, just the whole goddamn neighborhood. And she starts crying. We had to get out of the hot tub, run inside. I'm like, Aaliyah, why would you go next door? Well, I didn't know where you were. I'm like, we were outside. Why wouldn't you check?
Just come out and check.
You could have heard us out there, for God's sakes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That was and my daughter was traumatized. Chessie was traumatized for life. Still, every time I go, hey, let's get in a hot tub, she's like, no!
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so then my husband comes home and she immediately runs outside. Rich saw us naked. He goes, what? Rich saw us naked. I'm like, it's a long story. I'll tell you later.
That's crazy.
Oh my, we had stuff like that happen all the time in our house. It was, like 1 in a million chance you're out there. Who would expect a kid's going to wake up, go down the street and wake up the guy and say, I don't know where my mom is.
Hey, my word.
Yeah, that was my naked. I don't get naked in a hot tub anymore. First of all, I don't look good naked anymore.
Jesus.
Let's put that right on the table. We're getting older. It's like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Well, once they get these done, I'll look okay probably.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. There's other parts that sag too. It's a saggy mess. It is.
It's a saggy mess.
It is.
Oh, Rhonda, you're a mess.
I'm a mess. I am a total mess.
Oh, that is so funny. I like that.
Anyway, that was yeah, we have all kinds of stories like that. Most of them involved Aaliyah doing something that got the rest of us in trouble. Chessie never did anything wrong. Swear to God, that kid was like she was on auto parent. She was more like the parent. She'd get worried. Do you have your stuff? We'd be like going on a trip. She's like, Mom, did you pack this? Did you pack that? Do you have your tickets? Do you have, we'd be running around with Patty and I don't know where everything is, and so she was fine.
Nowadays they have everything on digital and on your phone for tickets, for airline check and everything. And then you lose your phone. Where's my phone? I don't know, I left it in the hotel. Do you have the hotel card? I left that in there because we were checking out. Oh my gosh. So you need your phone to do your check-ins and stuff like that.
I know. See, Jessie was really auto parent. She was a kid. If you said I used to call them pretty don't touch. So if I would say this is a pretty don't touch, you don't touch it. I think she was 26 before she said, Mom, can I actually pick that up? But Aaliyah, you'd say this is a pretty don't touch. She'd pick it up immediately and go, this, you don't want me to pick this? And then she'd drop it and break it.
Wow.
I mean, honest to God, that's the difference in the kids. It's like, I love them both. I love them the same. They're absolutely wonderful children, but they couldn't be more different when it came to their personalities.
Wow.
Completely different. Oh, they do have a great sense of humor, all of them. That's the one thing they've got in common. And their voices sound alike.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
But sometimes
look
no.
alike, though.
Yeah, but sometimes you hear one talking, you say, "Who is that?" Who? And it's the other one talking.
I know. Once they got old enough to gang up on me, it was like, okay.
Did they ever gang up on you?
Well, they always do. They
And-
gang up on me now.
Well, what do they tell you, Ron? I mean, that's not right.
Oh, they'll put, like, if they
And-
get a hold of my phone, they'll post something on Facebook that's, you know, like, embarrassing, or
Yeah.
they'll do something, or and then they'll get mad. And one time I heard one of them say, Chessie, I'd grounded Aaliyah for something. Aaliyah was probably in 6th grade, so Chessie was maybe in 9th grade or something.